today we're going to talk about funny tummy and what the hell that has to do with your riding confidence and riding fear. So, funny tummy, we've all experienced it. It's that feeling of butterflies, that feeling of apprehension going on in your stomach that tells you something. Now, most people know the feeling of excitement and know the feeling of fear. And what I challenge you today is to think about, are those things that different? Because they're actually not. Both those feelings come, excitement or fear is a feeling in your tummy that tells you that you don't know what's about to happen. Now, if it's excitement, it's normally because you're being optimistic about the future, going, something very cool is about to happen and I can't wait to see what it is. And if it's fear, it's something bad is about to happen and I don't want to know what it could be. So let's get into it. I'm really lucky. I get to be a mother of two amazing kids. And as my kids were starting to learn all their different emotions and learn all the different things that life has to offer, they came to me one time, differently at different times, but said, "Oh, Mum, I'm scared about tomorrow." And I went, "Oh, how do you know you're scared?" Same question. And especially my daughter, Danica, she was like, "Oh, it's this feeling." And I said, "Well, what does the feeling feel like?" She said, "Oh, it's just like it's like something in my tummy. It's, and I said, "Is it a funny tummy?" She said, "Yes." And I said, "So you have funny tummy. Have you never felt funny tummy before?" She's like, "No, I think I'm scared about tomorrow." I said, "Oh, do you think?" I said, "You know that feeling just when you go to sleep just before Christmas Day? So you know that feeling on Christmas Eve when you're so excited about what Santa's going to bring you and you're so excited about Christmas Day. You just want it to be Christmas Day. Come. You're just so excited." I'm like, "Does that kind of feel what funny tummy feels like?" And you could tell her little brain was a little bit blown and she's like, "A little bit?" And I said, "So I don't think you're scared. Correct me if I'm wrong. Are you scared or are you just super excited about tomorrow?" And she's looking at me, she's like, "I don't know." And I went, "That's okay. I think you're just super excited." I said, "What happens on Christmas Eve? That feeling in your tummy is just a huge feeling of what's going to happen tomorrow. Because you don't know what's coming tomorrow. You know it'll be good, you know it'll be exciting, you know it's going to be filled with amazing fun things, but you don't know what. You don't know if you're going to get the pony for Christmas. You don't know if you're going to get the Lego set. You don't know what all the goodies are going to be, so you're super excited." I said, "For tomorrow, with what you've got," because she had to do a presentation, public speaking presentation, I've gone, "Tomorrow, you don't know how it's going to go because you've never done it before. So you don't know if everyone's going to stand up and cheer and be like, 'Yay, Danica, that was amazing.' Or you're going to say all your words right and everything's going to be great and you're going to feel confident and excited and really happy to share your message with your friends in your class." And she was like, "Yeah, you're right." And I said, "So all that feeling is a sign to you that you're about to do something new, that you're about to do something that you've never done before or something that you aren't sure what's going to happen next." That's all it is. That funny tummy just tells you, "Hey, Danica, we don't know what's going to come next." That's all the feeling is. She went, "Okay, Mummy," and off she went. Now, I know you're saying, okay, yes, you're right. The feeling for excitement can feel a little bit like the feeling of fear, but I'm sure you're yelling at me in the video going, "But Christmas is a good thing. Riding my horse, bad things could happen." Have you ever been to some bad Christmases? I'm just saying. But the fact is, all it is a signal of you don't know what will happen next. And lots of adults have now labelled that feeling of "I don't know what's going to happen next" as a bad thing. But it actually isn't. It's a thing. It's not. It doesn't have a label yet. If you don't know what's going to happen next on Christmas, most people generally go, "That's fine. I can handle that unknown." But when it comes to riding horses, when it comes to jumping out of planes, when it comes to doing something that normally the fear response is elicited, people then go, "I'm not okay with not knowing what's going to happen next." And this acceptance of uncertainty is a huge part of your fear training, because you accept the uncertainty when you get into a car. You understand the risks, you understand the percentages, but the benefit of getting in your car and getting to where you need to go hugely outweighs the minuscule risk that you know exists. With your horse, you've ridden however many times, and most of those rides, 99% of those rides, have gone super well. But for some reason, your brain has seen or yourself experienced a bad outcome in one ride or a couple or whatever it is. And then normally your brain does a little trigger and says, I've now decided that riding is bad, riding is dangerous, riding is scary, whatever that is for you. So I know I'm sidetracking, we will go deeper into there, but the first thing is just that you understand funny tummy is just the awareness that you don't know what's coming, and it's okay to not know what's coming. If you don't know what's coming, it doesn't always mean bad, scary, dangerous. So I trust you enjoyed that episode. I want you to do an exercise. So I'm going to come back and check these comments. So comment below. Let me know, how do you know that you have fear? Where is it stored in your body? What color is it? What name do you give your fear? I would love to know. Comment below. And remember, if you loved this episode, hit the subscribe button so you never miss the episode, any episode. And make sure, if you are experiencing fear in your riding, it doesn't have to be that way. You can overcome your fear. I've helped hundreds and thousands of riders do that. So click the link in the comments, which will take you to our free masterclass, which goes for nearly 90 minutes and tells you everything you need to know to eradicate fear from your riding now. So click the link in the comments to come to that fear class, click the subscribe button, comment below, and I can't wait to see you next time.